Have y'all ever seen a scary movie character and thought to yourself, oh, I could take him?
There was this girl that made an interesting declaration. I'll let you listen to her.
Have y'all ever seen a scary movie character and thought to yourself, oh, I could take him? Or, oh, I could take her? I personally think I could take Jeepers Creepers. All 5'3" of me. Like, I feel like I would have whooped his ass.
Now, she's about the same height as me. I'm 5'3" and 3/4. I do not think I could take the Jeepers Creepers. Oh, by the way, shout out to Reese's Cup Queen, or AKA Mara, or yeah, I think it's Mara. But she says that she could take the Jeepers Creepers. If you're watching this, even if you're watching the replay, what is the horror creature or slasher you think you could take? For me, I'm trying to think, who do I think I could take who's a slasher icon? The only one I could think I could probably take, if I'm going to use the Batman defense, if I had time to prepare, probably Chucky. The only one I could think I could take is probably Chucky. JJMB says she is smoking some stuff and she thinks that. Tony Man thinks he could take Norman Bates. Doc Kaiju says he could take Chucky. Now, what's interesting about this is someone responded to her. You want to see who responded?
Yesterday, tomorrow, yes, the next day, and them days after that. Period. You probably had the right idea, right, but the wrong bitch. Hello. Yesterday.
This is not necessarily the actor from the movies. On TikTok, there are people that have TikTok accounts, multiples of them, as the different slashers. There's multiple Michael Myers accounts, there's Freddy Krueger accounts, there's Jason Voorhees accounts, there's probably Chucky. There's so many horror accounts, and the people just come on, they just have the costume and they do the thing. And this particular account is called Big Creeper 23, and so his account is as the Jeepers Creeper. And I thought this was a really funny response. Tony says Norman Bates was a skinny nerd. He looks frail. Doc Kaiju also says, oh, Norman Bates, yeah, I could probably take him. Creepy Color says, my son said I was built like Michael Myers, so maybe Mr. Myers. That's cute. So now let's get into some fun stuff. We have an update of something that we talked about last week. And it's on TikTok. Do you guys remember who we talked about last week? It was a young lady named Mara who decided she was going to challenge the Creeper from Jeepers Creeper.
Ever seen a scary movie character and thought to yourself, oh, I could take him? Or, oh, I could take her? I personally think I could take Jeepers Creepers.
What Jeep you talking about?
Let me know if there's any problems with the sound.
You can't be talking about Jeepers motherfucking Creepers, not Big Jeep. You can't be talking about this Jeep I know. Not Jeep from out the country. I Mr. Stalk you till he eat you. Not that Jeep. I bald head skittle diddle, ain't got no hair in the middle. 30-inch platinum blonde weave is what some of you bitches need. Oh, you ain't talking about this motherfucking Jeep. You said you 5'3". Bitch, you be a motherfucking snack to this man. Bitch, not even a motherfucking snack. You'd have been a motherfucking protein ball. Girl, please. God, no, you're not talking about this Jeep. You not talking about Jeep who wear the fucking slick hat. You can't be talking about Mr. Jeep. You got to be talking about the Barbie Jeep. You got to be. Got to be talking about the ride I used to ride in, bitch, back in the day with me and my hoes. You got to be talking about this type of Jeep. That's who you must be fighting. Because the only Jeep I know
Sandy.
you can fucking beat is Barbie and her fucking car. The fact that you was even talking about Mr. I eat you off the fucking bone and use your bone for a toothpick. Jeep is crazy.
Have y'all ever seen a scary movie character and thought to yourself,
so
oh,
as a reminder, this is Mara, who said that she could beat the Jeepers Creeper, which, like, ma'am, no, you cannot beat the Jeepers Creeper. I don't know what you're talking about and why you would think such a thing. The Creeper responded to her, which I think I showed you guys, but the Creeper has continued to keep responding to her. And yes, that's a picture of Mara that the Creeper is sniffing and letting you know. Yeah, he's seen the video. And he responded again.
I'll try to face the pain, though I'm missing you.
Now, it didn't stop with just the Jeepers Creeper responding. Other slashers have come out of the woodwork to respond to Mara.
In the moonlight, my honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to me.
So, of course, Art the Clown had to come out. Then next,
I don't know who you are, Myra. You're out here calling everybody out. Calling me big forehead. You're over here looking like Dora. Ghetto Dora. Woo!
yeah. So, and it didn't stop with Pennywise. It kept going.
LaShawn, you owe me a favor, so tell Mara I'm coming too.
Mm-hmm. Chucky showed up, and guess who else came? So I hear there's a girl named Mara that believes she could survive the creeper. That's what Michael is saying. How about a real challenge? Hi, I'm the challenge. And then he says, during one 23-day hunt cycle, the creeper only took down 14 confirmed people. During 2018 Halloween night, I took down 149 people. No, 49 people. I wait for your response. Tag her. So Michael says, I took out 49 people. The creeper only took out 14.
What are you doing? Why are you still holding back? Have you forgotten what they said to us? What they did? They think you're a monster. Prove them right. What are you doing?
And it says, I remember what Mara said, Mama. And that's Jason Voorhees, of course. These are so fun. Who do you think is going to be next? Any guesses on who is going to be next? I agree with you, Tom Baker. I like the Tim Curry Pennywise more as well. And yes, I know that the Chucky one was AI. Sandy says, I love how social media serves up all types of mischief. I love this. Doc says, I need to insult a fictional villain. This is hilarious. No takers on who's next. I'll show you who's next.
1, 2, Freddy's coming. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab your food. 7, 6, 7, 8. Gonna stay up. 8, 9, 10. Never sleep. 10.
These are two different Freddy Kruegers.
And she started a little trend that I think she shouldn't have not started. Because now Papa Freddy is in the conversations. Tagging me in this conversation. And she started.
And we're still not done. We're still not done. This goes off the rails. Check this out.
Oh, Mara.
That's just a mess. A mess. Someone named Mr. Pinhead has done Pinhead. And you would think that'd be it. It's not it. I heard Mara doesn't like Halloween. And last but not least, someone I really didn't expect to pop up, but I really respect it. I love it. Check this out.
Esther from the orphan movies is at the top.
My honey, I know.
Esther from the orphan movies is at the top.
My honey, I know.
Esther.
I don't know why she came back and popped stuff about Esther. Sandy says that Pinhead is extra creep looking, creepier than the real Pinhead. Let me make this broader so we can see the name, so I can shout out all the people that have participated in this trend, making this show really fun. Doc says, is his name technically and copyrighted as Pinhead? Because I'm pretty sure the puppet with the same name came first. Yes, actually his name is the Hell Priest, but on set they nicknamed him Pinhead, but he's actually the Hell Priest. But let me shout out these people. Let's shout out Little Orphan Esther Coleman, for making her video. Shout out to Static Girl 2025 as Big Sam. Shout out Pinhead Awaken, Mr. Pinhead. Shout out Alida Ali Saved by Grace, who posted this video. And shout out Welcome to Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. So if you guys go on TikTok, these are the people you should follow. Big Jason 0777.
Why are you still holding back?
Hey JJ. Shout out to PNW Slasher. Shout out to LaShawn.
You owe me
Blue.
a favor, so tell Mara I'm coming too.
AI animation skills. Shout out to Twisted Pennywise.
I don't know who you are, Mara.
Person 675309. Kind of like 8675309. Yeah, that's funny that you use those numbers as Art the Clown. Shout out to Big Jeep 23. And also Big Creeper 23. Because apparently we have two Jeepers Creepers. And of course,
Have y'all ever
shout
seen
out to Maya Jonay, who started this whole thing.
Or, I could take her. I personally think I could take Jeepers.
Because Maya, if it wasn't for you in this ridiculous video of thinking you could take Jeepers Creepers, this whole thing would not have had happened. But I appreciate it. This was fun to do. There we go. Let me see what you guys think. Tony Man says, we need a Patrick Bateman appearance. Maybe Norman. True. JJ is in the house. All right, let's get into our first story.